Hello, everyone.
Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. Y'all get in here. Let some people know that we are on tonight. It's been a minute, been about 3 weeks since we've been on a Sunday night, but hey, we back and how they say we up and popping and running or however you want to say it. When y'all come into the yard, let us know that you're here to say some hey y'all or something. Say how y'all doing. Whatever y'all got down in there, just say that. Welcome to the broadcast. We are the Duns of Dun Home Improvement, and hey, we are thankful. This is our thankful Sunday. We're doing 5 days of gratitude, and so happy it fell on a Sunday night that we go live. So make sure when y'all come in, y'all let us know that you're there to say hello, how you doing. We want to put you on the wheel. So we can give away some stuff. And we've been on the prowl doing pop-ups, giving away stuff, and some of you all accepted the challenge. Hey Tina, how are you? Hey, Courtney Don Brewer, honey. How you doing tonight? Courtney said, howdy. I don't know if that's a... If that... Hey, Nache Samuel, how are you? How you doing tonight? Hey, y'all, do us a favor, like, tag, and share. Let some people know that it is Sunday night and we are on, ready to talk about being grateful. So we just want to get y'all in here. See, I can't see when people come on. Hey, Promethea Dunn, how are you? Hey, Zayada Wallace, how you doing? Thank you for accepting the challenge. Hey, Sham Morgan, how you doing? Hey, Quinn, I was trying to get y'all in here tonight. Y'all, all y'all had took them Sunday evening after church naps, and I couldn't get nobody in on the line tonight. But yeah, do us a favor, like, share, and tag. Let the people know that the Duns are on, and we are some thankful people tonight. We're gonna be talking about Thanksgiving, not Thanksgiving food, but yeah, being thankful.
That too, cause I'm ready.
Oh, you ready to eat? Hey, Bernice Frazier, how are you doing? Rick said he ready to eat. He ready for some Thanksgiving food. Y'all let us know what y'all cooking. Maybe we'll stop by and get us a plate or something. I don't know if y'all like chitlins. I like chitlins. If y'all on here, y'all like chitlins, let me know if you cooking some chitlins. I'll take a bowl of chitlins. Quentin said she didn't need to get her. It ain't looking too good. Lord have mercy. Quentin need to get her now. Her Sunday now. Hey, Amanda Watkins, how are you? We got to get to Franklin. Amanda, don't you live in Franklin, Georgia? We got to come to Franklin, Georgia to check on you, to see about you, see what y'all doing over there in Franklin, Georgia. But do us a favor. Hey, Criteria Morgan. Um, Quentin said she been to eat some rusty chicken and it was good too. You been to Longhorn, Quentin, without us? Oh my God. My goodness, who does that? But yeah, continue. Nashe said she cooking some dressing for she been cooking dress for 2 weeks straight. Lord have mercy. Let's see what if we doing finger food this year. Amanda. Oh my goodness. I don't want no plate. I want some whoever cooking some good dressing and chitlins. I don't eat collard greens and stuff. Anybody cooking some pies, some sweet potato pies. I take sweet potato pies. We'll take some of that. So yes, we'll take a good bit of that. What else you got on now? But yeah, so make sure y'all do us a favor, like, share, and tag. Let people know that we're on this our 5 days of gratitude. And we're just talking about a heart of Thanksgiving. And how we ought to be thankful, not just married folks, but single folks too. But yeah, we've been doing this. We started our 5 days of gratitude on this past Friday. We kicked it off and we had people accept the challenge. We went live. No, it was Thursday. We went live and we gave away some stuff. And I think our first family that won was Team Todd. Michael and Melissa Todd was our first family. And then yesterday we popped up on Latifah. Hey, Bridget Williams. Bridget was on the live when we went on the pop-up yesterday. Y'all, if we do a pop-up, we're gonna need y'all to put them dogs, them chicken, them cats, and what else they be having? All kind of stuff. Cause baby, even though Tifa didn't have no cats and stuff or chickens and dogs, we heard some dogs back there barking. But I remember, you remember that time we went to LaGrange and them folks had that big old I told Bridget that dog was a big old gorilla looking dog. And I was like, wait. That dog was a bear. And they had it in the house. And I was scared. I said, oh no, child, we can't go in there. Them folk dog was huge. So y'all, I be serious. When I be saying put them dogs on, hey Tifa. they be having them dogs out. And that day them folk didn't know we were coming. And so we was having to to try to tell their children, hey, let them know that we coming. So when I do, they got dog. They was like, yeah, it's a dog. It ain't gonna bother you. Honey, it didn't even matter if the dog was gonna bother. But when we walked up to that door, that dog was big as a bear. I'm telling you.
I had to fight the police this weekend. The police have dogs. Lord have mercy.
Yes,
I had to separate them. I had to get between the dog and he still said she ain't gonna bite. She ain't gonna bite. You know, I'm like, sir.
Yeah, they talking about, oh, the dog ain't gonna bother you. That's why when we go live on these pop-ups, we be making sure, cause y'all don't even know if we come to your house or not. Put them dogs and cat, chicken, the fish tank. What's nice to her fish tank empty? So good. Put the fish tank. Look, our daughter Maya, our Miller daughter Maya, she got a rabbit. I want to even go to her house. She said, Mama, the rabbit ain't gonna do that to you. I don't care. So she ain't gotta worry about me popping up at and no period, no part of time, no pop-up. If y'all got these animals things, don't y'all Chief, they sure do. They love to say, oh, that dog ain't gonna bother you. Yes, it is. It might not bother them. I don't want no part of it, honey, because, baby, just to show, they be looking at my little legs and things. They be wanting that meat. Don't never know if they hungry or not. Wait, jeez. What you gonna get? Oh no, hamsters too close to rats, honey. I ain't got
the last rat that killed, he was standing on top of a desk. So leave the hamster where he is too.
Where I was at? Oh no, don't worry about no hamster. Last rat encounter, I broke my whole computer and everything. No, y'all ain't gotta worry about that. But what I tell you, animals love to come to our house. We looked outside the other night. There was a deer standing outside our window. We trying to figure out what you want on it. Because we are not letting the one up and you can't come me. Wait, Rich, I say something.
Keep all the animals away for her.
Woo! Keep all the animals away, honey. Quit talking about my auntie laughing, but she ain't playing. Don't bring no animals to her. Not now. Bridget, hamsters is too close to rats. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Now, I don't know if I ever go to Tanya your good house. Tanya, if you want me alive, Tanya gonna have all the animals. I think she had 5 cats. Yeah, last month she had 5 cats, honey. Y'all Tiny. I believe Tiny. Every month, the Tiny have a different animal. I think she had 5 cats last month. Oh, she'll have no more. In the month, probably the month before that, she had 2 guinea pigs. And then before that, she had something there. Every time, they say, I know Tiny gonna have lions and tigers and bears and everything. Tiny, I'll come and visit one day when I know you don't have any animals at your house.
God bless her.
Woo! Kat said she was terrified. She said she's scared of everything. Look at Carla. Y'all know Tiny had 5. Every time she had on the video, them cat was all over. Right, talk about the lies.
That was the commercial break.
Woo! All of these come from the pop-ups. We go to these people's house and I be busy saying before we start riding, hey y'all, go ahead and put your cats and dogs up and your chickens, because you don't never know where we at. See, tomorrow we doing 2 pop-ups tomorrow. So I need y'all, if you feel like it's gonna be you, go ahead and put them cats and things up. put no chickens up. If you got deers that like to hang around in your yard, go ahead and put the deer waste up out there. If you got real bad lizards, go ahead and put them.
all of God creation.
All of God creation.
All of the creeping things that creeping upon the earth. That flies. That.
I'm so sorry. Everything, honey. All of it derived from us going on a pop-up, honey. Woo! Yes, you for say you gotta have a heart of Thanksgiving for animals, honey. About to say she gonna get her a zebra. She been asking her Look, y'all, the first thing I do when I go to people's house, I say, hey, you got any animals? And Bridget, no, and I said, Bridget, y'all got any dogs or cats? She said, no, we got I be trying to make sure that we don't roll up on nothing that yeah, I can't do it. Whew. I'm sorry, y'all. See, I done got hot before the live got started. All these derived from the pop-up. So tomorrow, turn your notifications on. We're going to probably tell you what city we in, so you already know. So make sure when we post that post, say, we finna do a pop-up. Just going to put everything up. Put all the stuff up that, yeah. Put the dogs and stuff up. Put the cats up. Put the chickens up and the hamsters. Put the hamsters and the fish. Everything. All of God's creations. Put them up. Because we ain't finna do it. What my mom said. Oh, right. Kim, nothing with 4 legs. We don't want to see that. She said put all of them up. Put everything up. They're right. Put everything up, man. Woo. Don't leave nothing out. Don't leave it out. Don't leave nothing to the imagination that you feel like they gonna handle your papa. I'm gonna be still standing at the car while Reggie knocking on the door, and I'm gonna be hollering from the car saying, "This is a pop-up," and I'm gonna let him do all the talking. From I'm gonna be in the car. He gonna be at the house. Let y'all know.
I have a confession.
What's the confession?
I like the dogs and animals and pets and hamsters and aquariums and all that stuff, but somewhere or another,
woo,
I had to make a choice between other animals. So I thought she would benefit me more than the animal would. So she kind of make my life for pets. I can't. We have pets all around the house, every which way. Some be for the good, but she don't see it.
Man,
so I don't feel
y'all, it be chipmunk, it be armadillos, it be what that other thing where they crawl up on the fence trying to. It was a groundhog.
All the above.
Oh, I opened it. I looked outside. It was a cat sitting on the rail, just like he lived here. So I had to say it. It was frogs out by the pool. It was a bunch.
She a prisoner in her own home.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Woo! If y'all ever want me to just stay at home, God, y'all already know what's going to happen.
I told them they should have warned me. They should have told me about this here, but some things you don't find out till later. So hey, I gotta deal with it now. So hey.
Oh Lord have mercy. Queenie just bad at me. I remember that one day Queenie came and she like left my Malachi outside. She saw that armadillo. Y'all, I'm so sorry to be starting this broadcast. I'm laughing. It all derived from Latifah told them pop up yesterday. And the folks in LaGrange that had that big old belt and there's a dog. Woo! So if you got bad bugs, we can't come either. Oh Lord have mercy. I think I worked up a sweat, Jesus. We gotta keep going. What Quinn say? Nobody say. Bridget, yes. Gonna walk about fear.
I've been trying, G. I told her, we always tell the people of God to face your fears, but that one word this one ain't here.
I can't do it, honey. These animal things is some serious. Yeah, Quinn, ain't nobody safe, honey. Nobody. Quinn be about to spaz. Yeah, Quinn be about to spaz out too. Oh Lord. Y'all, we got to move on. I ain't gonna lay with y'all. Oh, hey Deb, how are you? Woo. We're glad that you. Hey Demetrius, how are you? We're glad that you all tuning in, y'all. We were just on here laughing about these animals and things when we do these pop-ups. And this is pop-up season for us. And we'll do them for the next couple of days. Stopping by, making sure we be a blessing to people that some people have nominated. Hey, we was trying to get some single people nominated. Some people that was on the live the other day nominated some single people that they wanted us to be a blessing to. So if you have anybody that you want us to be a blessing to, and they're single parents, and you're grateful for what they're doing, make sure y'all share their name. Y'all can share it in the comments, or y'all can share it in my inbox. However y'all want to do it, because we want to stop by. We want to actually stop by and let them know, hey, such wanted us to be a blessing to you. So if you know any single parents that's doing a phenomenal job, that okay, hey, I just want y'all to bless them because they are outstanding in what they do. We want to be a blessing to them. This is our 5 days of gratitude. That's why we named this broadcast A Heart of Thanksgiving, because we want to make sure that hey Dan, it's Dan Roll Tide. War Eagle. Dan. Don't know. That might not even be them. Don't get them started if it do. Okay. Woo, don't get them started. But hey, we definitely want to make sure if they are single and you're dropping their name in the comments, make sure we know that's what you're dropping their name for. Other than that, we just thank y'all just tagging people to get on the broadcast. But we want to make sure that we we'll reach out to you, let you know, hey, we saw your nomination. Why do you want us to be a blessing to them? And that way, when we go to them, we can share what you said and how you wanted to see them blessed. But again, this is our 5 days of gratitude, that we're just want to be a blessing to some people, because a lot of time we get it's not something. A lot of time people are not accustomed to a thank you. We won't say it enough, and we're not teaching our kids to say it enough. And so they grow up to not be grateful. They don't have a thank you in them. They feel like it's owed to them. So this is what this 5 days of gratitude is for, because we want everybody, we want people to know that we say thank you. That thank you is a word that should be used on a regular. I use it often. Courtney always say something, because when we're in the store, it don't matter if it's a male or female or whatever they saying, I'm gonna say thank you. And Courtney say, Mama, you always just saying thank you. I just got so accustomed, and I'm grateful to life and to where I am, that I'm always somewhere saying, thank you. Look at Andy Bird said, Roll Tide, huh? What it do for? Wait a minute, Andy, go on now. You made me forget about my thoughts. Said Roll Tide. But yeah. So we want to make sure that we teach, and even those of you that's on here that's married, make sure we tell our spouse thank you. Don't feel like because they married us, I ain't gotta always tell them I appreciate them. They owe that to me. That's why we said I do. But it softens your marriage. It softens your marriage on a daily, when they can know that you appreciate them. I appreciate you for going to work today, because of course that's helping us secure the bag even more. I appreciate your love for God, your love for me, your love for people. Just the small things that you can appreciate them for. I appreciate you for stopping by the store and getting that jug of milk, and on top of the milk, you got cereal. I appreciate that. Just the little things, and it helps with help enhance your marriage even more. And then if you get the attitude of appreciation and gratitude, it make your store runs even much easier. So and even with the single people, teach your kids now
Yes.
to say thank you, to be grateful. Um, and then even with that, you become a person of a grateful heart. So when God sends you your gift, which it will always be a gift for us, our spouses are gifts for us. Even sometimes we be like, well, I ain't asked for that part of the gift. A gift is a gift. If I gave you a new phone and in a few days that phone need an update, it still was a gift. You just gotta update the phone. So we got to make sure that we're grateful for the gifts that we receive. And single people, once you receive your gift in your spouses, you got to already make sure, okay, let me make sure my heart is open and I'm grateful. And I know y'all see our sign back there in the back that say grateful hearts. And it says grateful hearts gather here because we're grateful and we're thankful for our gifts. So we got to we got to learn to be able to say thank you, learn to be appreciative, um, learn to know, know the words that it's okay to say thank you, to say I appreciate you.
Also, just know, I mean, like she said, it does go a long way. And don't feel like it's owed to you. Um, that we just have to. I mean, you ought to want to, And I look at it like this. We go out. A lot of times we don't internalize things. We do it. External, but we do it when we go in the street. We can go in stores and stuff, and somebody hand you a cart, and how many times do you say thank you? They open the door for you. How many times you said thank you? Or somebody, move somebody the way, pick some, or get some off the shelf, or whatever. We can do this even with church. We do it at church. We tell people thank you. We do these things here out there. So in terms, we ought to be able to do it inside of our homes. We ought to be able to do it even with our kids. Thank you, son, for taking out the trash. Thank you, daughter, for doing such and such. Running to the store for me. Thank you. Just showing them. You're teaching them. Not only you doing it because it's going to bless you. You're also teaching your kids. I love to teach kids, especially when they're in my presence. And I often say, just like someone be like, they say things, and I say, hey, how you doing? And so I try to do the call and response. I don't know if that's what it is, but I say call and response. They say, I'm doing fine. And they forget to say, how you doing? Right. So I have to say, it's a call and response. If I ask you how you doing, you need to in turn say, I'm doing fine. How you doing? So you're teaching our kids, you're teaching each other, you're teaching your husband, your wife, how to just be appreciative of each other. Because it truly goes a long way. Baby, I thank you for folding the clothes up. I thank you for washing the car. Don't just say it. Don't just look at it like, oh, it's your duty. He may not, man, come on. He may not do the biggest thing that you want to do. He may not go the extra mile like you go. Right. Thank him for just the smallest thing it is. Yeah. Appreciate it. Appreciate them. Appreciate husband. Appreciate your wife for what she do, for all she do. It don't hurt. It don't hurt to just tell them, I appreciate you for just being who you are. I appreciate you for being the woman that you are in my life. Mm-hmm. I appreciate you for being in my life, because it could have been somebody else, but this is you. I appreciate you, and I'm going to make this life what it is and make it better for both of us, because you go the extra mile. You do so much for me. I'm forgetting about y'all for a minute. I'm talking to her for a minute. And just the thing that you make sure the bills are paid, you make sure that the light stays on, you make sure that I don't have to worry. I can go to sleep at night and just turn over. Don't have to worry about turning over and being cold at night because the heat is not on or whatever. You do so much. You sacrifice. You give so much of yourself and your time to where it makes me know that you appreciate me. It makes me know that you're here for me, that you're on my side. And so I want to say thank you. I want to say I appreciate the many, many, many things that you do. I'm grateful because you don't really just focus on yourself, but you're one that focus on me. You make sure that I'm fed. You make sure have you ate today. You make sure this is not you call me, you head to the store, at the store you call me and said, do you need something to eat, or have you ate today, or you need me to bring something or whatever. So those things goes a long way, along with the things you say. I appreciate you for the cutting the grass and keeping the yard up and keeping this up and washing the cars, and just it really do. Cause one thing about it, I know men want to be accepted and want to be appreciative. But women also want to be same way, want to be appreciative, want to be accepted too, and want to feel love. And so sometimes, brothers, you got to give them that compliment.
Got to.
Thank you for looking good. Thank you for getting your hair fixed. Cause Lord mercy. But thank you.
Woo, y'all.
Thank you, Jesus.
He said, thank you, happy. If y'all know the words of prayer, y'all make sure Zebra will get to Alabama in the next few days. Cause my hope just aside. No, my hope looked at me and said, ooh, is Zeb coming home in the time? So tag Zeb for me, y'all.
I got her number. I'm gonna call her. But and the thing about it, I didn't even say it ugly. I said it to the point of, just, baby, it's time to get your hair fixed again. Just it's how you say things as well. So I am truly grateful for the many, many things that you do that seem like it goes unnoticed. I mean, I don't go without a day without saying thank you, or telling you I love you, I appreciate you, thank you, or send a text. So those things you should do to your spouse, and those things you should do to your on the regular, not just Thanksgiving around this time,
not just for anniversaries or birthdays, or
the time to have sex, store run and stuff like that. That's something you want to incorporate in your relationship. I often say, whatever you want out of your marriage, you have to put that in there. If you don't put gratitude and you don't put happiness and joy, and, a peaceful home, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it out of it. So you have to put those things in your home.
And you can't focus on, and you can't always focus on the negative that they've done. If you take a moment, write down the positive things, or write down what even attracted you to them. And this goes for single people too, that's thinking about you're dating and you're saying, man, this is it. And a lot of time we magnify the negative, and it'd be such a small thing that we magnify first, but we don't look at all the positive attributes that they have or they had when they came into the relationship. Because sometimes when they come into the relationship, they can have tons of positive things, but we can sometimes, or us as individuals, sometimes can turn those people hearts to be something just different from what they were when they came. But if we continue to say thank you for this, the things that they are doing right, and then we can gradually correct the things that they're doing wrong, or gradually know how to say it. Just like when Richard came to me, he know I'm the kind that like to keep my hair done, like to keep my nails done. I ain't caring about no lot of clothes. But when he said, hey, is Zeb coming home anytime, blah, 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 I didn't feel no type of way. That meant he want to make sure that I'm looking good. I'm looking good, not just for him, but when I go out somewhere, I represent him. So I didn't take that as a negative response. And I told him, thank you. Let me try to help her find her plane ticket. So it was more so that I still said thank you to that. And thank you goes a long, long way. I think Kim Willis has said that being thankful becomes a lifestyle. Being thankful and grateful had to become a lifestyle. And it starts by us as parents teaching our children. And then as our children grow up, they'll have a thankful and grateful heart. But if we don't teach them as kids and we give them every single thing that they want all the time, so they'll feel like, now I'm entitled to this, because when I was 1 or when I was 2, I was getting new cell phones at 2. And then by the time that I'm 5, my cell phone was $1,800. And so they feel like they're entitled to it. So we can't equate. A lot of times we say, well, I want to give my kids what I didn't have. Now, figure out why, go through the ropes and figure out what happened in your life, why you didn't have it. But don't always try to equate, I want to give them, but teach them how to be grateful for it. Teach them how when somebody pass something to them to say thank you, because people don't have to do it. I always say all the time, people don't have to be nice to you. But when I find people that is, I always say thank y'all so much, because you don't have to be. You don't have to be nice to us, you know. So I find I'm making my business, even in my business at my job, I tell my staff all the time, thank y'all so much, because if it wasn't for you all, it wouldn't be me to have a business. I could probably do it, but would it be much harder? Yes. But I'm grateful for the people that's in my life. So even with this, with our spouses, or even with our boyfriends, our girlfriends, going forward, find things that we can appreciate them for, and not always focus on the negative of what's going on. Try to find things that we can say, I thank you for. Simple as pumping my gas, or if you didn't have time to pump it, here go you $10. Let me get you a little gas. This all I got. And you might be saying, why you just giving me these little $10? You know it ain't gonna get them but 2 gallons of gas. That's 2 more gallons of gas that you didn't have, honey. Just say thank you for them 2 gallons, because it's gonna take you to Opelika and back probably. It just depends on what type of car you drive, but at least you can say thank you for that. Find ways that because if people know that you appreciate them, they'll be more amped to do more, to be open to do a little bit more than what what they've done before. You seen a comment? I don't know. Wait one moment. Reggie seen a comment. I think that was more so they was comment on what they was talking about a guest. But yeah, more so definitely know when and know how to appreciate.
And you got to, you think about God. He looked beyond all our faults and saw our needs. And surely we have to have that same mindset to look beyond the faults. It's so easy to pick out things, bad things. We as people, we gonna make mistakes. We're not gonna. I don't always measure up to her. Sometimes I can rear my voice and seem like I'm upset or whatever. But at the end of the day, she don't take it as, and she don't beat me up with it. Why you raise your voice? Why you you could have talked better than that. You could have, so it's all about how you process things and how you deal with things. You don't, anything can pop me off or anything can pop you off, but don't let it, don't take control of it. Take control and just take it with a grain of salt. You know what? I'm not going to even fight with that. I'm not going to make it bigger than what it is, because sometimes we can say something that it may not be what we think it is.
Right.
But we magnify it and we stay there too long, it get big. It get big. Yeah. So learn. I said learn how to talk.
Learn how to talk.
Retrain yourself on how to talk. Whether your spouse, whether your husband, your wife, your children, learn how to talk. Retrain yourself. Because some of us will talk bad, harsh words. I was raised up around some harsh words, but that in turn, regardless, because I was raised the other way, and I heard those curse words, and I heard the foul mouth, I heard the belittlement and stuff like that, but I had to retrain myself to say, I'm not going to talk like that. I'm not going to belittle you. I'm not going to make you feel down. I'm not going to make you feel like, you're worthless and you're not worth being in my life. I'm not going to make you feel like that. So don't always equate where I come from and what I came through. You can retrain, you can defrag yourself and reprogram your mindset and try to, because I know sometimes it can be hard. But you can do it. You can tell somebody you love them. You can tell somebody, I appreciate you. I thank you for all that you do for me. I thank you for all that you do for my kids. Even though they may not even be your kids. You might say, well, these are my kids. They're not here. Still, thank you for taking care of your kids. She used to thank me a lot. She said, I know these are not your kids, but I appreciate you for what you've done. I appreciate you for stepping in, being the dad for them. I appreciate you for just loving them unconditionally, loving them in spite of. I thank you. So you find ways, man, to enhance your marriage, because if you don't, it's easy to tear it down.
It's easy to tear it down.
You know,
any relationship,
yeah.
even if again we may have single people that is dating, it's easy to tear that relationship down quickly before you even get into it, and you could be done lost a very good woman or lost a very good man because we didn't know how to talk to them in a way of having a voice of gratitude and gratefulness. I try to reevaluate before I respond to things when Reggie is talking or when we're in a conversation, because we want to make sure that even though it may not be all that we want to hear at that time, but I want to respond that, okay, let me make sure that I'm doing this correctly and that I'm still grateful for the man that he is, but at this moment, it might not be what I want to hear, but I still want to respond in a place of respect. And respect meant I'm grateful for who you are. I'm grateful for who you are.
You think about how long it takes to build a house or building or build any kind of structure.
Yeah.
Look how much time goes into that thing. And then, but look how much time it takes to knock it down.
Right.
So it takes less of time to knock it down, to tear it up, to destroy it, than it do to build. I mean, because when you're building, you're putting time and you're putting, you know, you're adding the different things that you to add up and see what I want to put this in here. I want to add this here, or do I want to place this here? You're being precise on what you're doing and how you want to build this building, how you want to go about decorating and all that. Yeah. But then when things don't go right, then we don't think about it. We think later, we just react, but we think later. So then when I think reacting, I think later be too late because something don't happen. You know, it's done, it's knocked down. But if we think about it before we react and before we go into it and knock it down, you got to think, man, you know, now I put a lot of work into this.
Right.
I put a lot of hard time. I put a lot of sweat. I put a lot of tears in this thing. You know, and that's what I look at, and that's what I be saying to myself. I encourage myself. You know, David said you got to encourage yourself sometimes. You know, I had to encourage myself. You know, with her. You know, I said, you know, I have put a lot of time in this. I put a lot of effort. I put a lot of elbows. Not just, I mean, I ain't just being selfish. I know we both don't put a lot of time. But this is what I do to encourage myself, to make myself to say, you know, you need to tighten up. You know, don't think just because you got a voice, you got a right to say what you want to say or how you want to say it or whatever. No, you still got to think about what you're saying and how you're saying it. You know, you got to think about if what I'm finna say going to destroy this thing or is going to help build this thing. So you always want to build. You always want to find ways to enhance this thing, enhance your relationship with people. You can, I mean, I don't deal with a lot of people. I love everybody and I get along with everybody, and I can put up with people. I can associate with people.
Right.
I have no problem with that. But there's time where you know you try to pull away and time you try to get to yourself, but at the same time, always, because you don't want to be you kind of get in a place where if you by yourself, that's a lonely place.
That's a lonely place.
To be frankly with you, it's a lonely place. And I don't think nobody really want to be alone. If you really want to be alone, I think that's the spirit of depression that's on your life, but that you're dealing with or whatever, you got some issue going on. But I love being around people. I love being around my wife. I love having somebody here. I love talking to somebody when I go to the store, you know, just interacting with people, you know. But if I say I don't want to be around nobody, I don't want to deal with nobody, there's something wrong with that. Because we are here for each other. We're here to encourage each other. We're here for you to encourage me. I'm to encourage you. So don't shut down because things are gonna happen in life. People are gonna say stuff. People are gonna do things. That don't mean you shut down. You stop living. You don't do nothing. No, you just take it. You see what you need to do with it and go on. Don't beat yourself up over it. Just learn, man, how to just be thankful. Learn how to. I mean, you know, I'm thankful. One thing about you have to be thankful. Paul said, I learned to be content in whatever place, every state that I find myself. We have to learn to be content. We have to learn to be thankful for even the smallest thing, the minute thing, the little things that they seem like they're not so big. I know we love big
Yeah, we love big old
gifts and
gift.
big, you know, we
We
can
be too happy.
put
We
it on
get a big old
Facebook
gift.
and
We can post it and
post
stuff.
it, look
Let
my
it be
other
something
kids.
else.
Yeah, I mean,
Let them sweep the floor.
but that ain't magnified.
Sweeping the floor ain't enough.
I really ain't seen nobody really put that out there.
Be like, oh, I appreciate my husband for
he got
sweeping the floor, honey.
or he mopped that floor, or he took out the trash. They might look at you crazy and say, why did they say thank you for their husband taking out the trash? That's his job. No. That's something to be thankful for.
Yeah.
He could let it sit in there. He could just let it run over and the house be stinking. So learn to appreciate the smallest
things.
Then when you appreciate the small things, guess what? You start making him want to do bigger things. You start making him spread out more, spread himself out more. When he was just washing the dishes. Now he's doing something. He's washing dishes and taking out the trash.
Everything.
Now he's taking out the trash, washing dishes, and cleaning the bathroom.
Because you showed your gratitude. Yeah. You showed that you appreciate that small thing as in taking out the trash or in sweeping the floor before you got home. Those were things that you said, okay, I appreciate that. I appreciate that what he did. It might not have been everything that you was wishing for and hoping for, but sometimes we got to evaluate ourselves and make sure that we're not the hold up of it. Are we saying enough? Are we saying we appreciate you enough? Are we saying thank you for paying the rent? You probably saying I shouldn't have to say thank you for paying the rent because he live in their house too. But still, some folks don't pay the rent. They just they let it go 3, 4, 5, 6 months, and then you got to figure out how to pay it. But at least if you show your gratitude, somewhere along the way, they gonna pick up on, okay, he's thankful. She's thankful for it. Let me see what else. Because it really it strengthens when we're grateful and we have a heart of gratitude and thanksgiving. It strengthens our marriage if we're married people. It strengthens our relationships if we're single, and it strengthens our relationship with our children. If we say thank you to our kids for what they're doing, and you say, well, they're kids, they supposed to do their chores, they supposed to do this, they supposed to do that, but at least let them know you appreciate them. Thank you for doing that, because some kids fight their parents. I ain't doing that, and they think they don't got in a whole fight with their mamas and dads, and they grow up resenting because they didn't get enough thank yous or appreciations. They did so much, and they were responsible for cleaning the house, washing the dishes, cooking the food, and everything. And we said, okay, I pay bills, so that's what they supposed to do. But at least say thank you for it. And see, at least I know we're saying, oh, these are just kids, but kids have feelings too. They have feelings, and if we don't show our gratitude, they'll grow up being very resentful and won't ever tell anybody else thank you. And we wonder why so many things start going wrong in society, because at some point kids didn't feel appreciated, or they didn't have the heart of that Thanksgiving.
I'm reminded of our grandson, Caleb. He is so apt to want to hear that. And so he would help in every aspect. Whatever he see you doing, he want to help. He he'll run to it. He think he's big granddaddy. He want to put his hands on it. I just, if I'm toting the table, he'll get it. I just make sure I took the whole table so he don't really just have a whole lot of weight on it. But just let him do it. And he really live for that. Thank you. You did good, son. Thank you for your help. And so the more we do that, the more he runs to it.
Yeah.
Guess what? All of us been a child before. All of us got that on the inside. We grown up, but there's a child still down on the inside of us that want to hear that.
They want to hear that.
There's a child down on the inside that want to hear somebody say, baby, you did a good job.
You did a good job.
Baby, you did good in your schoolwork. Baby, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
We still, all of us on this line tonight, on this line, somewhere along the way, let you go and nobody never say, I appreciate you. You're going to feel some type of way. Oh, he never tell me he appreciate me. He never showed that he loved me. He never showed his gratitude. He never showed that he's grateful to have me in his life.
Right.
So we all long for that. We all want that attention. We all want that praise. We all want that praise. We want it. And it make you feel so good when you get praise. I mean, man, it make my heart just melt. When I go out in the streets and I do stuff, little small stuff for people and stuff like that, my heart just burns when I do stuff. And I know y'all do too. When you do something that's you go out your way, or something just so simple, whatever, but it makes you feel good because that's what God put on the inside of you
Thanksgiving.
to help somebody else, to show somebody you're appreciative. You appreciate them for what they done. And so if we continue to, I mean, we saying, well, these kids are bad. These kids are this. But you know what? I fault us as parents, us as grown folk, because we allow our kids not to be grateful. We allow them because we give them everything they want. We give them everything without even, they don't even say thank you. They don't say, you should have gave me this, or what, none of that. And we let them go on. We let kids step over us and just walk over us. And back in the day, I wish you would step between me and some grown person talking. You gonna get slapped? You're gonna be right there on the floor because you just disrespect the grown people.
Yeah.
And we let these kids disrespect us. We don't teach these kids how to be respectful. So now we got a world of disrespectful, ungrateful kids now.
No heart of Thanksgiving.
And not only kids, we got some young adults. We got some grown folk that don't know how to say thank you. Don't know how to say I appreciate you for doing that. I appreciate you. They drop something on the floor, you pick it up for them. You pick it up, they only say nothing.
They just get it.
And you be looking like with crickets in the background. Like, you ain't gonna say nothing. I didn't have to do that for you. And you ain't gonna say nothing. But because we don't teach people how to be mannerable. We don't teach them how to be grateful and thankful for things. So we got to learn how to teach one another how to be. I may come from a background called I wasn't taught how to say thank you, no thank you, yes ma'am, no ma'am. But if I be around her long enough and she says that one way or another, either I'm gonna do what she do, or she gonna do what I do.
Yeah.
But if she's stubborn to the fact of what she's gonna do for saying yes sir, thank you, no thank you, then it should somewhere along the way kind of affect you to the point where you start changing. Same way with our kids. If you thinking somebody owe you something, your kids see. I mean, kids see stuff on you too.
Right.
They know when you all smart, when you all being, they call back in the day smart aleck and and all that. You got your mouth, your nose and stuff turned up, and they see that stuff.
Yeah.
But we have to train them, man, how to treat people, how to be thankful for everything.
Everything.
God said, be thankful for all things. You got to learn how to be thankful.
Got to.
Thankful for the breath of life. Thank you for the house I live in. It may not be the penthouse. It may not be the car that I drive. It may not be the Lexus, the whatever. I thank God for this. That's probably why we ain't got a lot of stuff.
Because we're not grateful.
That's probably why we ain't got stuff that we want, because God, you ain't showed God that you're grateful for that.
They don't have a heart of Thanksgiving.
You ain't told, when the last time you really told God, Lord, I really thank you. I thank you. And this one we don't hardly never thank him about. Thank you for my struggles.
For your struggles.
Thank you for me not having enough. That's just a way of you showing me that you're going to provide.
I appreciate it later.
Yeah. So you have to. You have to. If you develop that life, man, of gratitude with God and with people, man, it flourishes. It calls your life to flourish. Yeah. You're appreciative. You appreciate things. I mean, and then the thing about it is, you're sowing seeds of gratitude. Guess what's going to come back?
Great.
Seeds of gratitude coming back to you.
Yeah.
Being grateful. So what you're sowing is what you're going to reap. But if you never said thank you, you don't say, I appreciate you, and you wonder why he don't say it. Or you wonder why she don't say it. Or you wonder why they don't say it.
Wow.
You wonder why your kids don't say it. Do you say it?
Do you say it? Have you taught them to say it?
Have you taught them?
Do they know to say it? Do they know that when somebody is giving or whatever the case may be to say it? So we got to make sure that not just this time of the year that we're thankful. We got to think about it every time that we wake up. That okay, I'm grateful. Thank you God for waking me up. We got to make sure that we're grateful, and definitely got to make sure that we're grateful. Since we are the married edition, make sure that we're grateful for our spouses, because you never know One day they could be here today, and by morning they could be gone. Did you tell them I appreciate you before before they transition to their next life? So we got to make sure that we appreciate the small things before we get to God. I was thinking about the past few weeks. Reggie have been challenged in his body, and I know that he do a lot around the house. He do a whole lot around the house, and I had to start doing a little bit more. And so I had to make sure that when he, back to full health and he started doing a little bit more, that I appreciate him even more. Even though I tell him thank you, I probably thank him every day. Thank you for something. It don't even matter what it is. I tell him thank you because he do a lot and he take care of me. And but just to see him down in his health a little bit, I felt bad. I felt sad about that. But I'm grateful that he was still here and I can still be a part of what was going on. So we got to make sure that on this day to day that we tell our spouses, I appreciate you. Regardless of what state of mind that they're in. Some will say, well, they ain't never but an old drunk anyway. Okay, well, I appreciate for the struggles right now that we having in our life. I know he gonna be sober later. We got to figure out how to work through and how to work past. And for single people, stay strong, stay focused. If you're single and you're still on this broadcast, stay focused. Don't settle for anything less. If you feel any less appreciation before you go into this relationship, you're gonna know if they just want you for just the stove run or if they want you because they appreciate you for being a great woman or a great man. They're gonna show it. They're gonna show it in the smallest things that you probably thought about, and you say, "Well, I know men or women don't do that for you." Yes, they do. So if you're on here and you like, okay, let's figure this thing out. I'm single. I'm looking for XYZ. Go start now. Saying thank you and have a grateful heart, but don't settle for anything less than somebody with a heart of thanksgiving and a heart of gratitude. You're gonna know. You're gonna know by their persona or the way they move or the way they even come to talk to you. If they come to you already hard, oh good, you mine. No, wait, they might not be ready. Oh good, your little self, you already belong to me. No, wait on them. If they already calling the shots, they ain't grateful for who you are, and your value is already gone up. Your worth is worth more than what you even think it is. So if they already coming to you wrong and feel like okay, they may already have somebody else too, they don't appreciate your value. So if you're single and you're on here, they don't let them come to you any kind of way. If they hearts ain't already a heart of thanksgiving, and I just thank God for even let you pass my way. Some of them they had that little way of saying stuff anyway, but they already saying thank you, Charlotte, with your fine self. They might already have some good sweaty words for you, but it be serious and it be sincere to them, and they glad that you came by their path or they saw your social media post or they did something, but they're glad that you was right there for them. They was glad for that. Kim said you got to be specific on what you want. You have not because you asked that. You ask, it shall be given. It sure will. So y'all, single folk, married folk, little children, make sure that we have a heart of thanksgiving. Have a heart of gratitude. These 5 days of gratitude is not just to give away stuff, but we want to give away stuff, but we want to let people know that it's somebody out there still care about you. You're not alone. Somebody's saying thank you. Somebody is saying hold your head up. You got this. It's somebody these days of gratitude, just affirmation words that let you know that you're stronger than what you think. Let me encourage you. These are times that we want to set out to encourage somebody. If it ain't nothing but a smile at that moment or a moment of laughter, at that moment, but just to let you know over these 5 days, hey, it's some folks out there that want to show gratitude, that have a heart of thanksgiving, not just for the food, but for life, for your life, and we appreciate your life. So we want to say that tonight. We want to say that we appreciate you. We appreciate your life. We're thankful for everybody that tunes in. And even if they don't get a chance to tune in, you go back and you watch later. We say thank you. If you share this to your friend, or if they never watch, make sure you let them know. We've been celebrating 5 days of gratitude, and all of us as part of Done Home Improvement. If you ever tapped into this live, you're part of Done Home Improvement, the marriage edition, and make sure you tell some people, I appreciate you. I celebrate you. You are more than enough. For you and for everybody else. Go ahead and share those things with people. And that's what this 5 days of gratitude is all about. Even though y'all gonna see us on some pop-ups tomorrow, and the next day we'll be doing some other things. But make sure that you all just share your gratitude. It makes the world a better, so much better place when we can show our gratitude, we can show our smiles, we can show our thank yous. It makes the world a better place, because right now there's so much violence and hatred that's going on. So what better time now is to say, hey, I have a heart of thanksgiving for what have happened in my life, and in your life. So we say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we celebrate you. So we're gonna do our wheel tonight. Also, before we spin, you got everybody's name on the wheel.
It's full.
The wheel is full, honey. The wheel is full. All of the space is full. So we're gonna definitely spin the wheel tonight, and then we want to make sure that we're gonna post a challenge for tomorrow. What you all need to do tomorrow, that you need to post on social media. Actually, you could just post whoever you're grateful for. Make sure you tag me, tag Reginald. It's good to let people know that you're grateful for them. It ain't got to be your husband and wife, because some of you all did your family on the other day. Find some other people that shedded light that in your life, that you just want to say, hey, I'm grateful for you. Thank you so much. And let the world know. We let the world know everything else, but we never let the world know who we appreciate. Sometimes we only want to appreciate people behind the scenes, because we've said so much about them behind their back and in the public. We don't want folks to know that we appreciate them and they been helping us in our life. Appreciate these folks and quit talking about them behind their back. But yeah, so we want to spin the wheel. Thanks, Mitch. Mitch said she love our shirts. We want to spin the wheel and see who our winners is for today. Today's giveaway is the wheel for the 5 days of gratitude. It's gonna be the wheel. So we're gonna go ahead and spin the wheel and see who our winners is for tonight. And the wheel said, what that is you got spelled? You can mess up some folk names.
That's that.
Kim. What's that say?
I was shorthand. Yeah.
Kim. Wait, let me look on the line. Kim and Derek Willis. Okay, look, I'm looking at the thing. He's about that just the shorthand of it. Man, that don't say Kim and Derek Willis. That's the spell. So our winners tonight is Kim and Derek Willis for 5 days of gratitude. Y'all tag Kim. Kim, you should be. Y'all still on here? Kim and Derek Willis, congratulations. You all are our winners tonight. 5 days of gratitude. Winners for tonight is Kim and Derek Willis. Y'all tag them. Let them know. I let them know that they won. They are the winners for tonight. Congratulations. And I'm gonna post the winners for yesterday. So congratulations, Kim Willis. I'll definitely be inboxing you in a few minutes and getting your information so we can be a blessing to you on these 5 days of gratitude. Congratulations, Team Willis. So we definitely want to make sure that we get your gift to you before before Tuesday, because we want to make sure everybody gifts is to them before Tuesday, because our last day is Tuesday, and Wednesday we'll start on us some Thanksgiving dinner. So we definitely, so congratulations to Kim Willis. So Team Willis, we definitely gonna make sure. And she said she ain't got no animals at all. Okay, that works. You ain't got no animals at all. Okay, so and again, if you all nominated somebody, I'll go back and look at the broadcast to make sure so we can get those people on. I don't know if we'll be able to get everybody on the pop up before our 5 days, but we definitely have them in our list. Also, those of you that still on December the 10th, Kingdom Enterprises, that's Impact Media, Kingdom Business, King Ties, Cases. We're doing a toy drive coming up, and it'll be held at Kingdom Business Center. We'll have live DJs that'll be there. Mickey and Minnie will be there. You can take pictures with them. We'll have our bounce houses. Also, K6 will be doing hot chocolate, and we'll have the elves there. Also, we'll have food vendors will be there as well. So bring a toy and to bring some joy to some children. So if y'all can, let people know that drop a toy off at Kingdom Business, and we'll be here. We'll be there on December the 10th at 12 noon to 3 p.m. Bring your kids, because Mickey and Minnie will be there, and some of the other characters will as well. DJ Tea Time will be there, DJing outside. So it's just going to be a fun time. So make sure y'all come out. Everybody come on out. And it's going to be very good. Make sure you bring a toy. It ain't got to be anything expensive. It can just be, because it's all we're going to do. We're going to collect toys. That way we can bring joy to some children this holiday season. Because some kids is a little bit harder for their parents or grandparents to get things for them. So we want to be able to help bring joy to them. So if you can't come on the 10th and you want to bring it before then, feel free to drop it by Kingdom Business. That's 4309 20th Avenue, Valley. And if you say, well, I just want to send cash, our cash out to send it to is $Impact Media. And that's IMPAKT. And it's on the screen. So if you want to just cash out, send your cash out to Impact Media Cash Out. And that's going to be for the toy drive that we're doing, because we want to be a blessing to some kids this season, because everybody may not have it, but we're definitely targeting families that don't. But in the meantime, we want to collect toys. We want to collect things for kids so we can be a blessing to make the load a little bit lighter. So that's going to again be held on December the 10th at 12 noon. Again, we're going to have a live DJ. We're going to have food. We're going to have Mickey and Minnie. The bouncer's going to be there. We'll have hot chocolate and different things like that. Stop by, have fun, drop a toy off, and let's bring some joy to some children this holiday season. So, hey, y'all. Courtney, what you say? Courtney said she's super excited about the toy drive. I'm excited too, Courtney. I know it's going to be very, very good. It's going to be fun. It'll be fun for the kids that's stopping by, and then we'll be able to definitely bring joy and share some love this holiday season. And you all can help us do it. And what better way to help do it? Stop by Kingdom Business. That's right here in Valley, 4309 20th Avenue, Valley, Alabama, across from Value Ride. If you can't come on the 10th, you could drop it by before then. And we'll be out there. And I don't know if y'all know Spente Jackson. He's the one that's going to be cooking and vending that day. And Spente do some mean grill food. I'm telling y'all, I don't know what his menu is gonna be. Y'all tag Spente Jackson, let him know that y'all know that he gonna be at the toy drive that day. But Spente, Criteria, you know Spente cooks some mean grill food, I'm telling you. So if y'all want some good grill on that day, Spente will be out there, and he's gonna be cooking that day, and his prices are very reasonable, and he'll be definitely out there, and we're gonna be, they said Spente is a beast on the grill. Yes, he is, Criteria. So he'll be on the grill. DJ Tea Time, Tatiana Darden will be on the ones and twos. Again, you have K6 that's gonna be there, that's gonna be giving out hot chocolate. Yes, Splinte is the goat on the grill. And you have also Kingdom Business is just there to help sponsor some toys and some kids. And we have King Ties, um, to my Rashawn Darden is going to be having characters and bouncers out there. So it's just a Kingdom Enterprise exciting toy drive. So Kingdom Enterprises will be out there making sure that we bring some joy to the kids. So y'all make sure y'all get some folks there. If you can't come and you want to just send the cash out, you say, I don't even want to go shopping. I'm coming, but I don't want to shop for the toy. Cash out Impact Media. That's $ Impact Media. The Impact is with a K. So you say, I don't want to shop. I just want to cash out y'all so y'all can shop for whatever y'all didn't get or whatever. Send the cash out to Impact Media, and Impact Media will make sure that we get the things that we need. So we hope that you all will be able to help us bless some kids. We don't have a lot of small kids in our family. So we want to make sure that we will be able to be a blessing with to some other families out there. And again, thank y'all so much. Kim will be to see you tomorrow. Team Todd, Michael, and Melissa Todd will be to see y'all. We will be doing a couple of pop-ups tomorrow. So make sure y'all put y'all dogs and cats and chickens and things in the shed till we leave. So be looking for us around 4:30. I think that's the right time. Cody, I think that's the right time. Around 4:30, we'll be out and about in a city near you, doing some pop-ups tomorrow. So hey, we love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a great night, and we will chat with y'all tomorrow on the live again. Good night.
Good night,
Have a great
everyone.
night. Bye, y'all.